A fatality inquiry into the death of a Calgary caseworker who was stabbed 19 times by a man she was caring for has sent 4 recommendations to the province asking for legislative changes to ensure this doesn't happen again. Deborah Onwu was murdered in October 2019 when working alone with a man who she had raised concerns about in the previous week, saying she was worried for her safety. The man, then 18, had a history of violence, including a conviction for aggravated assault at a previous facility that left a worker with permanent injuries. But that information wasn't shared with workers when he was transferred to the facility here in Calgary.
The information wasn't shared, and that was a huge problem. They knew about his mental health conditions and to that, but there was no knowledge of that previous incident.
The 4 recommendations include sharing information between agencies, between employees, creating sector-specific occupational health and safety standards, and changes to guardianship of minors when they become adults. The man who murdered Onwu had recently turned 18 and, despite significant cognitive impairment, became his own legal guardian, something the inquiry said put himself and others at risk. The Ministry of Children and Family Services didn't answer City News' specific questions about the recommendations, instead sending a statement saying involved ministries will review any recommendations to determine whether changes to our current policies or practices are needed. CUPE representatives saying they hope the province accepts the recommendations and looks at similar legislation.
A lot of other jurisdictions right now are looking at psychological health and safety,
adding they're willing to work together to help develop it. In Calgary, Jillian Code, City News.